Hi everyone, we're XBM Network and this is The Complex on Xbox One. It's developed by Wales Interactive, Good Gate Media and Little Jade Productions. Published by Wales Interactive. It is rated 18 and above. It came out yesterday, 31st of March. Single player adventure, it's a FMV video experience. So it's interactive storytelling, well just selecting choices, but the choices do have specific outcomes for the game as well. So currently on the store for $8.99, the regular price is $9.99. We are going to leave a link in the description. So if you haven't sort of played these types of games before, it's sort of like guide you in, and there's just a film going on in the background and you get to make the choices. Like I said, those choices do impact how the game progresses, if certain people survive, and what endings you get. So to give you a bit of background to what happened in this. So a major bioweapon attack on London. There's a couple of scientists find themselves in a lockdown laboratory with time and air running out. So you choose your own narrative style gameplay. Your actions and your relationship with other characters will lead you to one of 8 suspenseful endings. So, having treated the victims of a chemical attack in the state of Kindar, Dr. Amy Tenant is a leader in the advancement of Nanocell Technology. Now in London, news breaks of blood vomiting civilian whose identity is far from coincidental. Reunited with an old friend, Amy is trapped in an impenetrable HQ of laboratories, and it's got a perilous secret. It's written by Lynn Renee Maxey. She's part of the Emmy Award winning writing team for The Handmaid's Tale. This game will star movie stars Michelle Milot, who's known for Letterkenny and Bad Blood, Kate Dickie, who starred in Game of Thrones and The Witch, and you've got guest acting performance by live streamer and presenter Leah Viathan. You'll see her knocking about on Twitter and Twitch. For every decision you make, every interaction, your character's personality is being tracked. At the end of each playthrough, you're rewarded with a personality score and a breakdown to see how you've played the game. Discover the 5 basic dimensions of what your personality is and which one your character plays out at. So you can come into your settings, you can adjust your volume and your brightness, you can have subtitles on or off. I just turn them off, makes it a bit more interactive. Go back on there. New game. So what you'll see on the bottom of the screen is choices when there's a meaningful event in the game. You have to quickly either flick left or right, or sometimes in the middle, depends how many choices there is, to select the next action. We'll start off in Kindar.
Hey, so I've done a full body cleanse on both of them. Space is sterile.
Did you get blood samples for Kensington's research project?
Mm-hmm.
Nice work, Dr. Wakefield.
So another drone?
Yeah, they dropped nerve agent on their apartment block. A woman was coming home from the shops. The boy was playing with a soccer ball.
What, you mean a football?
Hi. I'm Amy. You're...
Hello.
Pleasure to meet you, Dahlo.
Are you gonna hurt me?
It's our first choice.
I'm team doctor. You got injured, but I'll have you back playing football very soon. Okay? Reese, I need to administer atropine.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to restock the vials.
Supply tent now! It's okay. Oh, it's okay. Atropine injections worked on everyone I treated in Syria. Okay? Hey, you're alright. You're alright. What's your name?
Dima, we're not safe here. The Supreme Leader ordered this attack.
We're here to help you.
He's trying to kill us. Both of us are stand against him. Oh, tell me, Will this chemical ruin my life?
3 good choices. You can be positive, you can be realistic to them.
It's very serious. You're in the best possible hands, I promise.
Honesty. It's very nice to hear it for once. Thank you. I need to save my baby.
You can of course play this any way you want. If you are an honest type of person, you can just play it as you would in real life. Or you can mix things up, do things a little bit different. As I said, there's 9 endings to discover. You've only got 1 injection. You have to make a choice now, which one gets it, the one that's pregnant or the boy.
Make a decision.
You don't get very long as well to make your decisions. You have to be
give me
quick.
your arm.
If you don't, it'll just
Dina,
default to
please,
the
you
original
have to
choice
trust
that's
me.
already on screen.
This will save you and your baby. Reese, how do I save them both? Reese!
Colleagues deserted her.
We stand on the precipice of history. I'm Dr. Amy Tenant, and I'm here on behalf of the visionary Natalie Kensington to inform you how your investments have made that possible. Firstly, we've been using your billions for the greater good. The Kensington Corporation's relationship with Kindar has flourished since the resolution of its civil war.
So you can press
Our
the
teams have
view
been
button
working on development
and
projects
keep track
with
of
some
how
of the
decisions have
country's
affected.
top.
So quickly have a look at that. So you've got relationship status there. We've got 1 survived, 1 died already. And then down the left hand side, it's like your traits: your honesty, bravery, curiosity, intelligence, sensitivity. They're all sort of in the middle at the moment, so your decisions will affect them actions and how they
Natalie
progress
has
up or
even
down.
developed an internship program for some of the country's brightest young minds. In fact, some of our Kindarian interns are here with us today.
Oh-wee! Is Kindar still a totalitarian state? Human rights violations and all that shit?
Kindar is at peace, but your concern is understandable. May I continue my presentation?
I'm just saying, it's bad PR for us to associate with Kensington if she's dealing with a dictator.
Well, as you've seen, that's simply not the case.
Why is there so much research happening out there? It's a fucking waste of our money and resources.
Kindar is a former British colony, and we're all here trying to help it recover. Seems like good philanthropic PR to me.
And it's a tax haven.
Go on.
Now, the real reason you're here. The Kensington Complex. Our impenetrable HQ of laboratories built bespoke to Natalie's specifications by the world-renowned Parker Kaplani. Deep within the complex is Security Lab Alpha, a womb of scientific advancement. There, we have something remarkable in development. I'm sure all of your news feeds have told you that Gordon Grosvenor's expedition to Mars is becoming a reality. Yes, the first person to set foot on Mars will be British if we can hurdle this final obstacle together.
Hey, are you okay?
Yeah, rough night. Don't do drugs, Kay.
We can't fit a hospital on a 10-ton Mars lander. How do we get around this? Nanocells. Stem cells interwoven with nanotech. Once inside a host, they migrate to the site of injury. There, they regrow bone and generate extra blood to help catalyze the healing process. Tiny magic bullets.
What's your problem?
Like most things these days, if somebody's having something up in
This
public,
is,
there's
of
always
course,
someone there
just a
videoing it,
mock-up.
putting it on
The
social
real
media.
Nanocells are still in development and securely back at the complex, but once they're ready, we can begin regulated human trials. Having treated victims of chemical attacks all over the world, I know that nanocells could be miracle tech.
Amy, you're needed urgently.
Hang on. I have some serious concerns about this.
Likewise. Before my employer invests any more capital, she wants some answers.
Amy, it really can't wait.
So we either need to go, or we can have some more questions answered.
Now.
Yes, absolutely. What are your questions?
What's the catch of this miracle tech? You've made it in a lab, so is it radioactive or what?
What about privacy laws? Are they trackable?
Don't worry, we're talking about genetic reprogramming here, so nothing artificial or unnatural would ever go into our consumers' bodies.
Niente di naturale o artificiale, quindi non ce n'è bisogno.
Amy, please, we need you now.
We're going to push it, go for some more questions. Let's
Yes.
see, you make your own choice, whatever you want to do.
About these nanocells, Dr. Tennant. Fancy presentations are nice, but I've yet to see a return on investment.
Why should we continue to bankroll Natalie and someone so young?
All I can ask is that you trust me. Have any of you read my published thesis on cell specialization? Maybe you've seen some of my speeches to the UN on microbiological solutions to future epidemics? Natalie appointed me as head of biotechnology because this is my life, and I will deliver.
Amy, Natalie is insisting.
I'm so sorry, but I do have to leave. Please stay and enjoy the hospitality, and thank you so much for coming. Let's go, Emily.
Natalie says to head directly to the complex.
What happened?
It's already gone viral.
I'm ruling out food poisoning.
She has other alarming symptoms, we've been told. Naturally, everyone's crying terrorism.
A suicide bomber with a malfunctioning bioweapon?
She's already at the complex and is being transferred to Security Lab Alpha.
Okay, why is this our problem?
Because she's one of our interns.
So they've had a massive security breach. One of their interns has got out and there's something wrong with it. They think it's a terror attack. Don't forget these are mixing with dangerous chemicals, trying to produce nanotechnology. Lengthwise with the game, you're probably looking at 2 hours, maybe 2 to 3 hours, depending on the choices you make.
Bodies of our renegade.
Well, the prospect of losing a friend in a strange country, I can empathise with that.
Today we need all your field experience, Amy.
Time to roll back the years.
You can say that again.
You've got to be kidding me.
Nah.
It's been a while, Dr. Whitfield.
That's the guy that walked out of on the field hospital.
Well, there weren't any blood-vomiting ladies on my tube line. Reese Wakefield. Hug.
Let's walk and talk.
So, which legend fed the media that anthrax rumour?
I need to take this.
Was it her? So, do we have a name yet?
Claire Mahek, she's one of us.
Inside job.
Now, she must be acting alone. Why else would she take the tube?
Well, Uber doesn't offer a getaway car service yet, so... Look, if we consider the hysteria might actually be valid.
What, terrorism? I highly doubt it.
Perceptive as ever.
Hey, Amy, look. I promise I didn't know you still worked here. If I did, I would have...
Stayed away? Yeah, I'm sure.
Look.
Why are you skydiving? Or bungee jumping, or whatever it is that you were up to?
Because I'm passing through London. I checked my Twitter feed this morning, saw something I could help with. Plus, Kensington wants my expertise again.
Well, she already has my expertise.
I'm not disputing that, nor am I apologising for the skydiving. Guy's got to live.
And then if you could come back and let me know your decisions. Okay, thank you.
You didn't want to run this by me?
2 lifesavers are better than 1.
Reese Wakefield is a deserter.
I know he's let us down in the past, but people change. Emily did due diligence too. Come on.
Hey, guys, can I just, have 5 minutes? Just need to use the gents.
Can we go, please?
We had 3 different choices there.
Nat, I need to take 5 as well.
A girl's life hangs in the balance. Oh, for goodness sake.
Fucking Wakefield.
In games like this as well, you need to replay it at least 3 or 4 times. 2 different options. You'll get all views of the story as well. I did play this previously, like yesterday. Had a quick playthrough, completed the story, did it on certain decisions. I'm sort of switching this up for this particular playthrough. And this quick look at the video. Just to see how it plays out.
Security Lab Alpha.
Nat, is this my tech?
Yes.
How? I mean, nothing leaves or enters the lab without us knowing about it.
Emily and I will get to the bottom of that. You just get the nanocells, otherwise our life's work's gone.
All of the nanocells are inside of her?
It was the master batch. No duplicates were made. Good luck.
So what you just clicked onto is the girl that was on the tube has taken or injected some nanocells. And now they have to extract it from her body.
Yeah, no more frumpy hazmat suits.
Pressure suits?
You'll see.
All right. Better change in facilities than in the Congo, eh?
Yeah. And Kindar.
We're going into space.
Vacuum conditions active.
Something like that.
Echo!
This vacuum acts as the last line of defense to prevent microbes from escaping the lab. The lack of air makes it sterile as hell.
Well, that's great on a microscopic level, but it could do with some physical barriers. How long have you worked here again?
"4 years last Wednesday." Yeah, it's been that long.
Just thinking about some of the stuff we saw.
I saw a whole other year's worth after you left.
You know, it wasn't just skydiving. I needed a reset. Try new things.
Learn anything that could help us today?
Hope not.
So now approaching the lab where they've got the girl that they found on the tube.
I could kill for a cigarette. Just
By now you've got an idea what the game's about.
No. I
Like I
kicked
say,
all
it
my
is an
bad habits.
interactive movie.
Vacuum conditions inactive.
Your choices will affect everything. If you're a fan of games from Wales Interactive, you know what you're getting. I mean, they've done games like Late Shift, The Bunker, Don't Knock Twice, Shape Shifting Detective, and The Infectious Madness of Dr. Decker. All brilliant games, all with similar styles as well, where you've got the multiple choice.
Dr. Thomas Malkin, Dr.
There's
Everett
a
North.
bundle available
This
as
is
well
Dr.
at the
Reese
moment.
Wakefield. He'll be
FMV
assisting us
bundle.
today.
I think it's about
Good point,
$44.99.
Let me take you to her.
Xbox Store.
Feels like we're at the centre of those dolls that go inside each other.
Matryoshka dolls.
Yeah. Russian, aren't they? So what's your story then, Malkin?
I've wanted to assist Dr. Tennant since I saw a talk at the Plains Summit about the extracellular matrix and lattice in stem cells.
Holy shit. It's attacking the bone structure.
We've never seen anything like it.
I have a sample of her blood under the microscope.
Guys, this is my tech. The nanocells are inside her. But they're unfinished. There's no off switch, so they're just coursing through her body, producing excess bone and blood.
But how could she have contracted them?
From a spillage, maybe.
They barely survive for 2 minutes once they're exposed to air, and she didn't have the authorization to access them. Someone's put them in her. No, leave it in, Claire, you need it.
Feels fucking weird.
You a terrorist?
It'd be a terrible one if I was. I did this for Mina. What's Mina?
Terrorist organisation.
Will you stop that, please?
Look, how many times have we seen a lone wolf release pathogens into the air?
Nanocells aren't airborne. They can only be transferred via blood-to-blood contact. Answer call.
Bioterrorism suspect named as Claire Mahek, a Kindarian intern at Kensington.
TV off.
Tell me you can retrieve her nanocells.
Not directly. We'd need to extract a large blood sample to keep them active. From there, I'll use that as a roadmap to recreate the master batch.
Seems simple enough. She has plenty of blood to spare.
Not exactly. Her new bone matter is consuming her body's resources at an accelerated rate. If I remove that much blood in one go, she'll die.
And if she dies before you extract her blood?
Without a living host, the nanocells will just dissipate.
Au revoir, nanocells.
So either way she dies. Okay. Amy, we're going to have to go for the option where we retain our asset.
Natalie, I can't just...
I'll get back to you. End call.
You have moral choices now. She just wants the blood samples back.
What should we do, Doctor?
She doesn't care about the patient.
Set up for a full blood diagnostic. There has to be a way to get the nanocells out of her safely. Dr. Wakefield, please replace her IV. I can't risk any outside contamination.
Sure thing. Dr. Tennant. Need to replace this, okay? Don't bite me. Whoa! Shit, sorry. A little rusty, you know what I mean? And don't go anywhere.
Who delivered this crate?
Oh, it was here when we arrived this morning.
Well, it's in the way. It needs to be moved.
Have to make decisions. Just pick yourself for the moment.
Don't worry about that. That's what we're here for.
Thank you, Dr. North.
Oh my God!
Dr. North?
Help me!
It's not personal.
Help me!
Sent to attack them. Just took a knife to the knee. Oh, to the upper thigh.
I'm good. Check on Dr. North. Fuck. I already told you to
She's gone.
Now it's going on into lockdown mode. Are they going to get trapped inside the lab?
I knew there was something off about Malkin. What kind of a scientist has a fucking ponytail? Oh, thank you.
You're fine.
Is Claire all right?
I'm currently the safest person in this room.
Good enough for me.
Why are we in lockdown mode?
It's detecting the poison from the acid bomb. It won't be in the air for much longer.
Thanks for that.
Call Natalie Kensington. Emily, where's Natalie? There's been an incident in the lab.
Yeah, I can see that, and the biosecurity's kicked in.
I need Natalie on the line right now. I don't care who she's with.
Yeah, okay, she's in her office. I'll call you right back. End call.
First things first, let's get this cleaned up. Okay, Ready?
Mm-hmm. Oh. We'll be back in a minute, Claire. Don't go anywhere.
What the fuck?
No first aid kit.
Well, that needs to come out one way or another.
Kensington could have at least left us some of her expensive whiskey. Ah! Alright, this is gonna stink.
We'll give him a slap.
Ah! The fuck? Ah! Oh! Oh! Oh!
Cold.
Oh!
The little icons that come in the bottom right of the screen is when you've made a impactful decision. So your actions is going to affect the type of person you are.
I have to clean
So
this
we can
thing.
switch out as well. So I'm going to show you now. And so at the moment we've lost 3 characters. You see with the skull icons on them. We're still sort of in the middle with our traits and that. So the one that's gone up the most is bravery. That's at 60%. I don't think it matters if you fill one of the bars. I'm not quite sure at the minute. I don't know if that impacts one of the endings or how this game plays out.
Right.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, what was that?
So what we've gathered so far is Amy, the doctor,
Wait here, I'm gonna see if
is
there's something
experimenting
in
with
the intensive
nanotechnology,
lab.
nanocells, to help bone growth and produce excess blood in the body if you're out injured on the field. Reese has come back from God knows where to come and help her. The girl inside the chamber, she's took some nanocells inside her own blood and she's now reacted to it. So her body's producing excess bone and blood. Amy's job is to take the blood out.
Hear me? Amy!
Just a sec, Reese. Thought you'd gone quiet over here.
Your nanocells don't like my chat either.
Well, I did mold them in my image.
That makes sense. Bunch of mini-controlling bitches inside me.
Look, I'm gonna do everything I can to help you. I've dealt with worse odds before.
Really?
Really.
So, like I say, it's $8.99 on the store at the moment.
Whatever
If you do pick it up, let us know. We're going to end the video here. So you've had half an hour look at it so far. We are going to continue this at a later date in a full stream to try and get one of the different endings.
Hold strong.
If you're a fan of the FMV games from Wales Into, then you're going to pick this up regardless. But maybe you're not, maybe you're a bit curious. So if you do pick it up, let us know on Twitter at xbm_network. We want to thank you for watching, really appreciate it. Check out some of our videos on YouTube, we'd appreciate a bit of feedback on there. So we are going to end it now. We've had about half an hour on it, there's about another hour or so to go I think, on this one.
No. That came from the void.
We're going to end it as well before we get too far into it, so spoil it, because if you do pick it up you don't want spoilers, you want to try this yourself. So again, thanks for watching, we'll see you next time.